Hey guys, welcome to Cute Tea Drawings. Today I'll be drawing Mommy Longlegs from Poppy Playtime, but in the Friday Night Funkin style. I'll be drawing on my tablet, but you can also follow along on paper, and please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, now let's get started. With this drawing, I'll be erasing some lines, so I'd recommend drawing in a pencil first. Okay, let's first start off by drawing the head. Start by drawing the shape of the head with a circle here. Let's add the eyes next. Start with a circle inside here. And then another one to the right. Now inside the left eye, let's draw another circle in the bottom right. Now let's do the same thing in the other eye, but in the bottom left corner. Now inside each of these circles, let's draw two small circles. Let's draw the first one in the top here, and then another one below it on an angle. And the same thing in the other eye. Now in between these circles, let's draw another circle here. Then erase any of the lines that overlap onto the smaller circles. And now let's color both of these in black. Lastly, for the eyes, let's add 3 eyelashes above each eye. Next, let's draw the mouth. Underneath the eyes, let's draw a curve across here. Now from the left side, let's curve it down and back up like this. And then erase the headline inside the mouth. Next, inside, let's start on the left and let's draw a V shape and then bring it over. And lastly, for the mouth, let's add the lips. Let's add 2 pointed V shapes on the top. And then a curve at the bottom. And that's it for the mouth. Let's draw the hair next. Inside on the top left of the head, let's draw 2 curves. And then from the top, let's curve it out over towards the right like this. Then from the end, let's bring it up, then up again, and then continue it into a swirl. Next, let's erase the headline inside the hair like this. Next, let's add her ponytail. Above the head on the top left, let's draw 2 lines up. And then a curve across the top. Now let's draw the first piece of hair. Let's draw a curve over, and then down, flicking it up at the end. And let's do the same thing underneath. And now let's close off the end with a curve. Let's draw the next piece of hair now. Let's start from the top and we're going to draw a curve up and down. And then the same thing underneath. Now we're going to continue that piece of hair below like this. Bring it down, curve it in. And the same thing on the other side. And then a curve at the end to close it off. Now let's hop back to the top and we're going to draw one more piece of hair behind. So let's draw a curve at the top here. Now let's move down and we're going to curve it out and back in. Next, let's add the neck under the head. We'll start with 2 curves down like this. And then a curve across the bottom. Now let's move over under the mouth and we're going to draw a curve down here. And then the same thing on the left, starting from the hair. Now let's connect these lines at the bottom. Next, let's add a curve between the hair and the head here. Next, let's continue that curve under the hair and in like this. Then from the end, we're going to curve it, dipping it down and back up. Next, let's draw the shape of the body. Let's start with a curve between the head and the hair here. Then continue that curve on the other side, all the way back down and around underneath. And that's it for the shape of the body. Let's add the arms next. Let's start on the bottom of the mouth and we're going to draw an S curve out towards the right like this. And then the same thing underneath. Now at the end, let's add a rounded rectangle. Let's add the hand now. From the top, let's draw a curve out, up, and then back in for the first finger. And then from the bottom, we're going to draw a finger down and up. And now let's close off the gap with 2 more fingers like this. Let's draw the left arm now. Let's start next to the hair and we're going to draw a curve over like this. And now let's bring it down and back in towards the right. Now let's follow that same curve underneath. Next, let's erase that body line inside. Now let's add the hand at the bottom of the arm. Let's start with a curve across like this. And then a curve across the bottom and continue it down. Now from that bottom line, let's curve it down and back up for the first finger. And then another curve for the next finger. Now from the top, let's curve it down and back in for the last finger. And that's it for both arms. Let's draw the legs next, starting with the right one. In between the hair and the head, let's draw 2 curves here for the leg. Now let's draw the foot on the bottom right of the body. Let's start with the curve out like this. Then underneath, a curve down. Let's move under the body and let's draw the back of the shoe with a curve down here. Then move back on the top and we're going to draw a curve out and then back in. And then add the sole of the shoe underneath. Now let's move over to the left and we're going to draw the other leg and foot. Let's start on the body underneath the arm and we're going to draw a U-shaped curve. Then let's continue that curve up, over, and back down like this. And the same thing on the inside. Next, let's erase that body line inside the leg here. Let's add the foot next. Next to the arm, let's add a small curve down. And then a curve underneath like this. And the same thing on the left side of the arm. Now a small curve underneath on the left. And now let's draw the shape of the shoe. And lastly, let's add the sole underneath. And that's it for Mommy Long Legs. Now let's quickly color it in. And done. Hope you enjoyed drawing along with me, and please remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching!